Hello everyone. Today I was planning to do a reading on John Karen Reed anyway, but what I did was went back and watched the Reckoning Co's very first video that I'm going to link in here. I'm also going to tag her in this video because I will give credit where credit is due. I literally watched her videos again. I watched them the other day, but somehow I missed this first one. And I had watched the first one before, of course, but because we find out new information all the time, the video she did was like almost a year ago. I think that I have figured out what may have happened to John O'Keefe. Some people might already know, some people may not. I want to test my theory with cards, so we're going to get started in just a minute. So that's with my protection, and I've asked to only know what we're allowed to know, what we can know, nothing from anything negative or demonic. Also, again, please go to Ashley's stream on this, and Ashley has great readings. Ashley's the first tarot reader that I ever watched. She has been my moral support in this, whether she's like literally knows it or not. She has answered questions for me, and I've told her she knows, but she probably has a lot of people that she's moral support to. She literally helped change my world and shape it into what I'm doing today. So, but also, she's very into us looking at her readings, feeding off her readings, getting what we get. And so this morning when I was listening, I was like, hey, I think I know what happened, because I was going to go ahead and do a Karen read to find out, there was a mistrial, to find out what's going to go on. Are they going to try it again? I did find out last night, one of the lawyers or one of the people that's retired from the federal, I don't know if he was FBI or whatever, if I can find it again, I'll link it, said that the attorney general actually told the prosecution not to try this. And so they did. So I'm just wondering if the feds or somebody's going to come in because they're going to try this again. And supposedly there's like, I don't even know how many pages of exculpatory evidence. But now, I'm going to tell you now, I don't know what the Free Karen Read movement, like I don't believe in anybody on either side violence. Both of the sides have gotten harassed. I do feel sorry for some of the kids on the McCabe side, because those kids are getting harassed and it's their mom's fault. She's a liar. Proctor's a liar, and this is not just about this trial. This is about any law enforcement or anybody that is supposed to serve and protect us that lies. We should be putting our foot down. They should be fired. That is a danger to people that don't have almost $1 million like me for a defense. I don't go to many places, because do you see how easy it is for somebody to say something and like all of that happen? It's just real too easy, and that scares me. So we have not a just system all the time. The system's never going to be perfect, because there's nothing perfect except God and Jesus, but it could run a lot better without corruption, and it takes us speaking up. I understand sometimes people are scared. When they have smaller kids or something, they're worried about their kids, that's one thing, but I'm not going to live in fear. If I die for the truth, I'm still going to gain. If you die for the gospel, you're still going to gain. If you die for the truth, and that's what that means. I'm not going to hold back. I mean, I will filter some words that are trigger words or something, but as far as telling the truth, I'm not going to do it. Exposing people that are doing bad things to kids, I'm not going to not do it. And I'm not going to not say something that I think is true. And we're going to verify with cards, and then we'll go from there. So, I'm going to also do the reading to find out what's going to happen during her trial, or if they're going to do another trial. Now, I will tell you, during this one, 2 weeks ago, I tried to get a reading, and I could not figure out what was going on, because I could not get a straight answer. Now I know why. There are some people that actually got hung jury. I don't know that I got hung jury because I don't even know what I would look like. I might now on the cards, but I just couldn't get a clear answer. I'm not even going to speculate why I think there was a hung jury. I'm going to hope it was just and honest. It is what it is now, though. It's better than her being found guilty and having to fight it. So, and I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all my theory on this. Okay, so because I wasn't sure whether Brian Albert or Brian Higgins actually did something to John O'Keefe, and this is all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Alleged, my opinion, not fact. What I see on these cards and my statement, I'm going to verify the cards, but it's still not fact. I can't prove it. I have no camera footage. I live in Alabama. I don't live in Boston, so. But after I saw that, and then I watched Ashley's reading, well, Ashley was like, this is the very first reading she ever did. This is before the feds got involved. This is before we knew a whole lot of everything that happened. And Ashley was like, well, I think Karen, or maybe she thought he was cheating on him, and she did some cards, and, and they got in a fight before they went into the house. I think what happened was this, and like I said, I can't remember her exact reading now. Y'all just have to go look at it, and you'll see the parts I'm talking about. But this is the part that this is what I think happened. Karen did want to know why he wanted to go hang out with them, because those people, they don't hang out with those people. Now, I don't know about Brian Higgins. Supposedly they were good friends, but I'm not sure. Yes, Karen was texting Brian Higgins. We all heard the text. We all listened to what they were saying. Well, I think Karen told John about Brian. Okay, so it's either one of two things. Either she told him about Brian on the way over there, and it made them kind of argue or whatever, or Karen may not have told him. I was thinking maybe she did, but maybe she didn't tell him. They were all drunk. I'll be honest. They were all, I don't know about Karen. I'm talking about the guys, okay? But Brian Higgins looked like somebody had to hold him back, and they kept on asking him. I can't remember if somebody was texting John asking him, was he coming over there? Well, these are people. Karen's like, we don't hang out with them. What are you doing? So I do think Brian was mad. I do not think that it was meant to go as far as it did, but I think what happened was John is drunk. He fell, hit his head really hard, and then the dog might have attacked him, or maybe they were going outside, wrestling outside. I think that some of it started in the basement, yes. I don't know if when they were dragging him outside, like the dog attacked him, or they had to get him off of her, or whatever. But something of that nature, either and we're probably not going to get exact word for word, so I'm not going to be exactly 100% right. But I do believe now, just going by Ashley's reading, they got into an argument about something in the car, whether it was Karen just went ahead and told him about Brian, or they were arguing because Karen's like, why do you want to come right here? And see, when she left, the thing is she was not thinking, she didn't know that was going on. She just thought he got in there, been drinking. She wasn't going in there. He was supposed to find out if they were even supposed to come, really invited, because she didn't feel like the invite was really wasn't for her. But she just did not feel. She's like, we don't hang out with these people, and I would be like that too. I'd be like, oh, well, what the hell? We don't hang out with these people, so why do you want me? Why? I do think too with John O'Keefe's parents, either they know that Brian did this, and they just still blame Karen because Karen and Brian were texting, so yada, 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 which I get, sort of, but he's a grown man. He shouldn't have done that. I do not know, why the Alberts, the only thing I can think about, the reason they covered it up is because it was there. They didn't know what to do, and Brian is works for the federal agency, so they were intimidated by him and let him run that, y'all gotta cover for me, y'all gotta cover for me. Something, I don't know all the details to that. Like I said, we're probably not gonna get them all. I don't see them just risking their shit saying, oh yeah, we're just gonna cover for you. I think it was somebody had something on somebody, or Brian intimidated them, or whatever. I understand that Jen was put in a bad position, but she is trying to manipulate the story. She's not just telling a false story to save her ass or nothing. Like, she enjoys this, and that's what I get mad about. It's really not funny. This is not something that I don't think they've done before. Not to this length, but I think that maybe people have gotten in trouble a little bit more than they should. Maybe people's punishment was whatever, or I don't know. But I just think that this is a little bit, you know. And supposedly, I don't really think Colin did anything to John. Maybe he did. Maybe that's why Brian, like, Albert, did what he did, because his son, oh my God, now he's involved. Like, we got to do something. You got to get out of here. Whatever, whatever. Because I do not think Colin and John O'Keefe liked each other. Like, from what I hear from not just one source, but multiple, they did not really. So I don't know, but I don't know that those are the most important facts. What I want to do now is just do this reading, verify that the road I'm going down is correct, and then we'll do the reading to find out what's going on with Karen, what's going to happen next. And yes, I know I talked for a good 10 minutes, but I had to tell y'all a story before I try to do the cards, because I would get a little bit confused trying to do the story and the cards, you know. I want to make sure that I had it right. So I want to start from the beginning. Whenever they, where did they go to the bar, that, what is that called? That last one I went to right before their house. Before they went home, I don't even know what it's called, whatever it's called. Okay, please remember, this is all alleged, my opinion, not fact. What I'm seeing on the cards, my thought process and what happened, does not mean I'm 100% correct. My camera's over here. This stuff is right here, so I'm going to be kind of like looking both ways. I will probably hold the cards up to this camera and then put them down here, so that way y'all can see them right here and right here. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So, okay, so let's do it this way. John O'Keefe's energy. I have better cards to do this. So, and I'm using one of the Edgar Allan Poe tarot decks. It's not the psychological one. I think it's the other one. And this is like the Ghoul Tarot. It's just Major Arcana. So, in the Major Arcana, so that we get the strongest energies, can I please have John O'Keefe's energy, Brian Higgins' energy, and the energy in between? John O'Keefe. The Fool. So John, I don't think knew anything right there at the bar. Okay, and Brian Higgins. Hermit. Okay, I do have new, I went through and done True Crime Tarot, like, they have a little bit different meaning. So I will be referring to my lists a lot for some, you know, because I do not have all these meanings completely memorized as far as using in True Crime. So I still want to take a look at my list. The Hermit. So unexplored leads or hidden secrets can mean suspect. So secrets can mean suspect. Energy in between can mean lone perpetrator too. Oh, look at the energy in between. Well, that called that, didn't it? All right, so I believe we tapped right into that. Let's see, Karen Reed's energy, Brian Higgins' energy, and the energy in between. at the bar. So when they're about to leave, I should say. Then Karen Reed's energy, because see, she wasn't texting him back either. And I think Brian Higgins, and I think that was making him mad. Okay, so Karen Reed's energy. Now what we're doing is reverse it. Let me see. Changing perspective and then look, set back, delay, feeling stuck, or refusal. Okay, so feeling stuck or a refusal to cooperate, stubbornness. So yeah, I think she was ignoring him. So Brian Higgins' energy toward Karen Reed. Judgment in reverse. So judging the situation wrong, her wrong, the situation wrong, and the energy in between. The sun. So he was wanting to like reconcile, heat things up, be good to each other, be, you know, shine light on each other, be good. Can I have another energy for the Chariot? So the Chariot, taking control, overcoming obstacles. So yeah, taking control, overcoming obstacles. So, and that can be the sun too. Let's see. So because Jennifer and them were acting funny, like they were, I don't know. Jennifer McCabe's energy, and we're going to do it toward John and Karen together and then energy in between. I think Jennifer McCabe just is looking for the drama of it. I really don't think they knew it was going to end like that. Jennifer McCabe's energy when leaving the bar. Oh, the tower. Well, she knew something was going to happen. She knew a fight, drama. Okay. John and Karen's energy, and then energy in between. The devil in reverse. So John was drunk. Karen was getting rid of toxicity. So that could be not talking to Brian Higgins. Energy in between. Yeah, manipulation. So yeah, Jen knew. And Karen had a feeling. Okay, so Brian Albert's energy when he got to the house, waiting on John and Karen or John. Brian Albert's energy. Judgment. Yeah, he was judging. Okay, did I say Brian Albert? I meant Brian Higgins. Brian Albert's energy. I don't remember if I said what. I think I confused with him, but strength's overpowering. So he knew that that's abuse of power. They wanted to fight, basically. Jen McCabe's energy when they were at the house before John O'Keefe got there. Justice in reverse. Yeah, she just wanted that's non-justice. It's fake justice. It's just some drama, basically. Okay, so now we got those. Is it fair to say, let's see. Okay, once John O'Keefe got there, okay, wait a minute. When John O'Keefe, right before he got out of Karen's car, what was his energy, Karen's energy, and energy in between? his energy. Ten of Swords, which I ain't been showing y'all on the phone. I'm sorry. I'll pill. So, Ten of Swords. So, he felt betrayed. So, that tells me that she told him something about her. Right. Okay, Karen's energy, Temperance. Trying to balance what she needed to tell him, like, because he had been drinking so much. Okay, and energy in between. Oops. Page of Swords. So, Page of Swords is like giving a message, relaying a message. So it's like, John, what I'm telling you is telling him something, giving him a message. So that makes sense. Okay. What is John O'Keefe's energy as he's going into the house after he's done have the car with Karen? What is John O'Keefe's energy after he's got to have a car with Karen going into the house? Seven of Cups. So, you see him smoking mirrors. Let's read. So, emotional manipulation. Anyone involved in a true crime case using deception, manipulation, conflicting witness statements, crime motivated by temptation for judgment. Well, that. So he did have poor judgment, but I think he did feel manipulated. Can I have one more energy from John O'Keefe as he's going into the house? Page of Swords. He had a message. He was going to talk to somebody. He was going to speak with somebody, speak his mind, or speak with somebody about something that was true. Okay, can you tell me Brian Higgins' energy whenever John O'Keefe got there? Brian Higgins' energy whenever John O'Keefe came in the house. So we know he came in the house. The Devil. Well, that makes sense. Alright, so yeah, he had. Okay. Can we know to the best of our ability what happened after John O'Keefe went in and he saw Brian Higgins? I'm going to do 3 and 3. And we can clarify with tarot. Or Mildred Payne. I can find Mildred Payne. I think she's over there. I mean, true crime, not tarot. Good Lord. Okay, so 3 and 3. So what happened whenever John O'Keefe got there and he saw or found Brian Higgins? 1, 2 of Swords, 2, 6 of Pentacles, 3, the Hermit, 4, the Hierophant, 5, Knight of Swords, 6, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords, which is betrayal. 6 of Pentacles, which is a balance. This, no, I think these are fuzzy, but anyways, a balance of, give and take. And then we have the Hermit, which is, this can be somebody keeping secrets. It can be the criminal, the manipulator. We have the Hierophant, which is an organization or a well-rooted organization, like police force, like officers. We have Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is a sharp, I don't know. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is determined, focused, taking risks. And in reverse, which is could be reverse, is focus on brutality. And then the Two of Pentacles is balancing reality and what's not reality, I think, right there. So balancing smoke and mirrors, fog, and what's really going on. So this to me looks like John O'Keefe coming in. There was betrayal felt. What was being weighed was the balance between give and take. I think that Brian Higgins thought that he did not treat Karen right, and that's what he was balancing, which he shouldn't have been. But anyways, the Hermit is Brian Higgins. The Hierophant is the organization that they're under, their brotherhood, their bloodhood, their work, their commitment to that. The Knight of Swords is the focused on brutality, strategic, what you think your truth is, and then in Two of Pentacles is balancing all that and what's really going on. Okay. Alright, now we're going to use some of the true crime and conspiracy cards. So a clarifier for the Ten of Swords. A clarifier for the Ten of Swords. Not a distraction. Okay, so not a distraction, like the betrayal was felt. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Clarify for Six of Pentacles. Sex in reverse. Brian Higgins was balancing the way he treated, the way John treated Karen. Take that as y'all will, like that, grown up stuff. The Hermit, clarifier for the Hermit. Soul contract in reverse, so not something that's on his soul lesson, not something that he had to, you know what I mean? It's not something that his soul was contracted to do, like, so he could have been talking to other entities, I guess. Hierophant, delays in reverse. So, like, no delay. I guess in the training they had with police force, I'm taking that's what that means. Knight of Swords, clarifier for that. Given a gift, so that's what he feels like by being brutal, I guess. And Two of Pentacles, clarifier for the Two of Pentacles. Strangulation. So weighing the options of we've got to keep this quiet. Okay, so John, is it fair to say that you went into this, it was not a distraction. There may have been words exchanged, balancing, whatever that had to do with Brian Higgins. The fighting had no delays, like, I guess your police training, one of y'all's, both of y'all's come in. And then the last card, Two of Pentacles, weighing the options, trying, and strangulation, trying to make sure that it stayed between who it needed to stay. So coming up with a plan. Is it fair to say y'all were coming up with some kind of plan? Or they were, I'm sorry, they were coming up with some kind of plan. Organized crime exposed. So if I can have 3 cards, very direct confirmation to let me know if I'm on the right path, at least 90%, with what allegedly, I feel allegedly happened to you, or the situation from that night. 3 cards. 1, humanoid. So they kind of like treated him like he was not human, like he was a robot, or didn't have feelings. Ancient mystery in reverse, so not a mystery anymore, not in truth. Okay. Please remember this is all alleged, not fact, my opinion. I'm not going to do the Karen Reed one with this. I'm going to do it separate, but let me get these cards up. We're going to end this. Okay, I'm going to end it with angel cards and stuff. Okay, can I get 2 tarot and 2 true crime cards just to end this reading before we do the heaven messages and the angel cards? 2 true crime, 2 tarot and 2 true crime. Temperance. Trying to balance being drunk and reality of it all. And strength. Okay, and 2 true crime cards. Very direct confirmation or passwords just to end this. Underground. Legal proceedings. All right, one more I'm hearing. Okay. Perversion reversed. So trying to mess up the grounds of the legal proceedings. Is that correct? Yep. Reptilian burial. Well, that's nice. Some parts are flying over there. Okay. That tells me a lot. Again, this is all alleged, my opinion, not fact. I'm not saying I'm 100% right either. I'm going to link Ashley's video. I just think everyone should watch it. It gives a little bit more info. Like, I can't remember everything she did, but it tells you, like, it shows you that he's mad when he goes in there, just different things. Let's pick one of these cards. I think we're just going to pick 2 of these cards for this one, yeah, because I don't have the other cards out. So, 1. And also, if you watch my Hopeful readings, I'm going to do a Xanapalooza read. It's going to be all good readings. We're going to just have a mediumship that's positive with the three girls and Ethan. Okay, go outside and pure intention. So go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature whenever you are free and one with your habitat. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention for the highest good of all. Okay, so that is our reading. Please, again, remember this is all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Also, please like, share, subscribe, and leave comments. Let me know what you think, and I will link Ashley's video in this as well, so y'all can go see it. She has a couple of other Karen Read videos too that are really good, and she has all of her things are good, so y'all check her out too. And thank you very much. I love you all, and I will see you on the next one.